Using artwork that you don't own to make money for yourself? How is that even possible? I'm going to show you right now.
Level up our lifestyle if we love the game.
Hey everyone, Adrian Morrison here, and today I'm going to show you a backdoor strategy that allows you to get totally epic and free designs to use for your print-on-demand stores. Look, there are two massive problems I see when I look at the way most people are running a print-on-demand store, whether it's through Shopify or Amazon or Teespring or any of these other print-on-demand companies. But before I get to this secret way of getting completely free done-for-me art, I want you to smash the subscribe button and make sure that you subscribe to my channel, because every week I drop videos just like this with free training on how you can make money on the internet with Shopify, e-commerce, dropshipping, Facebook ads, and so many other things about entrepreneurship. So make sure you subscribe. And now let's get into the secret to my done-for-you artwork. Now, the first problem that I see people spending way too much money on is designs. They'll run to a site like Fiverr to get some great designs together, only to spend way too much money getting some simple designs made that probably a 10-year-old could have done with an iPad and a pen. And when you're just getting started, the key is to keep your cost low so you can quickly make a profit to reinvest back into your business. The second problem is I see beginners trying to do everything themselves and end up hacking together a really weak design that no one would actually want and end up making zero sales. And then they're like, I don't get it. Why isn't it working? It's because your design sucks. Obviously, neither of these are a good solution. So stick around until the end of this video, because I'm going to teach you how to solve both of these problems with a sneaky method that I use that's totally legal and is actually a win-win for everybody involved. So let's get into how it works, okay? So here's the thing. When it comes to finding designs, instead of going to a designer and paying a bunch of money for a bunch of designs, what we do is we go find artists. And a lot of times people see me advertising different products. They're like, Adrian, is it legal to be using that image on the t-shirt that you're selling, or the shoe or that you're selling, or the towel, or whatever it is? I'm like, yeah, it's because I have an agreement, a licensing deal. Let me show you how it works. Let's jump into my computer. So the first place to start, and I'm going to show you a couple of different places that you can achieve this. The first place to start is with Instagram. There are so many struggling artists on Instagram that want to get their work out there. So I'll start by coming up to the search bar here, and I'll start looking for hashtags like artist of Instagram or just artist in general. And when you type in artist, it's going to show you the most popular hashtags: artist support, artist of Instagram, artist support pledge, artist own Instagram. And you know, when you go to the really big hashtags, you might get a little bit overwhelmed. So I like to go to some of these smaller ones, like artist on Instagram, that has 13 million people instead of 240 million. So let's click on this. I don't know what we're going to find, but let's just check it out. So it's going to load 13 million different posts, and it's going to show us all sorts of different types of artwork. Now, this might not be the exact type of artwork that we're looking for, but as we scroll down, we start looking for things in the niche that we're interested in, or we start looking for things that are popular and have a lot of likes. So if we're not seeing what we like on one hashtag, we jump to another one. So we'll go to artist. Let's just do artist here, and let's do artists of Instagram, which has 15 million people. I don't think we've done that one just yet. All right, so when you click on artist of Instagram, it's going to bring up a whole new set of images. So what we'll do is we'll kind of scroll through these, and we'll click on each one of them, and we'll look for different images that may, be popular right now. So let's just type in artist, because honestly, I don't like anything I just saw. And that's part of the problem with this process here, is you're going to be doing a lot of diving and a lot of searching before you find gold. I mean, it's the best artists and the best-selling artwork isn't always going to show up at the top. Now, if you want to get super niche with it, you could type in dog art, and you might come across some really amazing niche specific art. So this would be art that is relevant specifically to dogs. You can also go to, let's just say, dog, or let's just say pit bull art. Not the rapper, but the dog. And this might pull up very specific images of pit bulls. So let's just say that we really like this image right here. We can click on it and we can see the artist and we can get an idea of how many likes and how many comments they're getting. And if you see a lot of people commenting and saying, hey, I love your artwork, I love this picture, this would be a good indication that it might be worth your time to click on this artist's profile, research some more of their artwork. Look, they have 18,000 followers here, and DM them and ask them if they would like to work out a licensing deal with you. Now, what a licensing deal would entail is them giving you their artwork to literally copy and paste and put on t-shirts and shoes and blankets or whatever product it may be. And what's really great about this artist that we just found here is that they have 18,600 followers. And you can see here they're not putting their artwork on merchandise. And they're obviously famous for on Instagram for painting different types of animals, like this owl here, right? And so that said, you can also work out a deal with them where when you take their artwork and you print it on print-on-demand items, they will advertise it to their audience for a split on the profits. So this is a win-win situation because you're getting very talented artists' work that already have a fan base. You can sell it to the masses. They win because their artwork goes out to the masses, right? And they get paid a small royalty. And you win because you're getting high quality designs. You have literally zero competition because you can put in a no non-compete clause into your contract with them. And now your brand isn't the average, print-on-demand shop that's selling Fiverr images. Your brand is actually hosting products by really amazing artists in different niches. But again, you're not going to find someone with 18,000 plus followers every time you click when you're searching through hashtags. So you will have to do a little bit of digging. The next thing that we do is we go to a website called deviantart.com. Now, DeviantArt is a very interesting place. I found some pretty good artwork on here, and it's a lot of artists that they're not making any money whatsoever, but they're trying to get their art to go viral. They're trying to get their art viewed and seen by others. So you can come over to DeviantArt and type in like tiger, which I did here, and you'll find some really cool images of tigers. So maybe we click on this one right here, which is like a tiger splatter paint drawing. And it's going to give us a bigger view of this tiger. And below it, it's going to list the artist. So we're able to go in and we're able to message this artist again and say, hey, listen, we run a print-on-demand shop that supports artists just like you. We would love to strike a deal with you where we take your artwork, we put it on the items that we sell, and then we give you a royalty. And the benefits of that are we're going to be spending a ton of money on advertising featuring your artwork and your brand and your name. So it's going to grow your business. It's going to grow your following. It's probably going to contribute to you getting more original artwork sales. And it's going to make your artwork look better because it's going to give you a bigger image online. And it's a really big win for them. And oftentimes they'll say yes. And you don't have to pay anything up front to do this. They will literally hand over their entire portfolio to you and say, sell as much as you can, because every time you make a sale, they're making money for free while they can stick with what they're passionate about. And that is, well, painting amazing portraits like this tiger right here. All right, so that's another way to do it. Now, if you don't want to do the digging for artist way, which by the way, this right here has made me an immense amount of money on Shopify, going and finding artists with epic artwork and striking deals just like that. But another really quick way that doesn't involve contracts or negotiations is just simply going to Shutterstock. Now, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I don't understand, why it works, but I don't have to understand why it works. All I have to know is that it works. We could come into Shutterstock, and I literally, in the wine niche, I typed in, just type in wine. As a matter of fact, why don't we just type in wine art, okay? And when you type in wine art, and the wine niche is huge, it's going to pull up all of these different images on Shutterstock of wine. So we ended up finding some really cool images like this one to the right over here. We found some images of spilt wine. So like images like this right here, very similar to this, that look like wine glasses that are bleeding out. And we took a picture like this and we put it on some pillows, and we sold a ton of these pillows to people in the wine niche. And I thought to myself, this is so silly, because if you want a pillowcase that looks like it has wine spilt all over it, then just go buy a bottle of cheap red wine and douse it on the pillow and let it dry. Now you've got a pillow that looks like it has wine spilt all over it. But instead, people like buying these images, not this exact image, but images like that had the wine splatters on them. And we would sell a set of wine splatter pillows. It was probably the craziest thing that we've sold so far in the print-on-demand space, is pictures of spilt wine on items that typically you would not want to spill red wine on. But the way that you get access to this is you come over here, and on the right-hand side, you click on Enhanced License. And for $99, you now have licensing rights to sell this image on your e-commerce products. And the way that you gauge that a product or an image is popular is by looking down here at the score of the image. So Shutterstock will give you the asset data, and it'll tell you that this is a very highly popular image and that it is used very often. These metrics are pretty important, because if it's not a popular image, that would indicate that it might not sell a lot on a print-on-demand item. And if it's used often, that is a good thing, but it also could be a bad thing. It might mean that there are other people that are selling this same image. So you kind of want to find that balance between it's gaining popularity and it's being used, but it's not like an image that everybody in the world has seen and a bunch of people are selling. The good news is not a ton of people use this print-on-demand strategy with Shutterstock. So Shutterstock is another phenomenal place to go. Now, if you're not trying to essentially pay per image and you don't want to dig for artists on Instagram, then what you can do is you can use an amazing app. It's called Pillow Profits. They're not located on the Shopify App Store. They're a private app. So below this video, I'm going to put a link to where you can get access to Pillow Profits. They are a paid Shopify app. I think they're about 29 bucks. And what's cool about them, and you've probably seen me talk about them before if you follow my channel, is they have all of these different types of products that you could do print on demand with. So you can get all your images from artists and copy and paste them on here. But for those of you that don't want to do any of the research that I just showed you how to do, which has made me a ton of money, you can click on Pillow Profits Design Catalog, and they actually have a lot of artists come and submit highly popular designs to them for you to sell on your own store. So if you want to start selling dog stuff, you could type in dog, and then right here, it's going to pull up all of these done for you designs in the dog niche. And this has given us 25 pages. So if I want to start selling this dog face mask right here, I literally just hit add to my store. Now this is for sale. I never see it. I never touch it. I never ship it. There's no licensing agreement necessary. Pillow Profits is taking care of everything for me. So when I'm selling these unique designs, again, people are like, how is it legal for you to get this image and that image? And the answer is, well, I go to the right places that give me the rights to use these types of images. And so the options here are artist research on Instagram, which is my favorite because you can find Instagram influencers and artists that have large followings, low-hanging fruit that you can tap into. Chances are they might not be able to afford the $1,000 canvas painting of their favorite image from an artist, but they can afford a $24 t-shirt with their favorite image from their artist on that t-shirt. Very profitable way to get started. Second way is DeviantArt. So you can go there, find some amazing art from artists and connect with them. And strike a deal. Shutterstock, which will tell you if images are popular, 99 bucks, you have a very high quality image. And then Pillow Profits, $29. You get access to sell tons of viral style products, plus access to a catalog of unlimited amounts of done for you designs already put on the products, all drop shipped effortlessly with the Pillar Profits platform, which has made me multiple six figures so far. So if you like this content and you want to get started with your own Shopify store and you want to have success in the print on demand niche, step number one is signing up for Shopify. If you look below this video here, there's going to be a link to where you can get a 14-day free trial and start your own Shopify store. Highly recommend that you do that right here, right now, from the link below this video, which is my partner link with Shopify. And then step number two is if you really want to learn how to really take print on demand to a level where you can earn daily sales from print on demand using these strategies, then you're going to want to check out our Ecom Quick Start course. It's also below this video. You can click on that. It's going to show you a strategy that allows me to break into niches by selling simple little trinkets from AliExpress to build up a huge audience of people interested in dogs or tactical gear or wine or whatever it is, and then how I start selling them print on demand items for very high profit margins. So if you want to get in the Ecom Quick Start course, I'm telling you, it has had thousands of members come through and it's helped so many people. The link to that is below. And anyways, you can watch a free case study just by clicking that link. So do that now, copy and paste my entire Shopify store formula with Ecom Quick Start. And make sure that you smash that subscribe button because that's going to ensure that you're notified each and every week when I give away free training just like this so you can show up, consume it, and execute it because, well, consumption of knowledge is absolutely worthless if you don't execute the training that you have. So that's it for today. I hope that you get started with your own print-on-demand business. Get your Shopify store free trial below, your 14-day free trial to Shopify, and I will see you next week.